Hello everyone. A sweet morning to my dear little sweet childrens. I am Bhaskar. Today along with me you are going to learn Maths of Standard 3, Unit number 9. And the name of our Unit number 9 is How Many Times. The name of our Unit number 9 is How Many Times. So before starting this unit, let's just ask few questions regarding how many times. So the first question for you is, how many times do you eat your food in a day? In a day, how many times do you eat your food? Some might be taking their food 3 times in a day, 3 times in a day. Some might be eating their food 4 times in a day. Some might be eating 5 times, and some might be eating only once in a day, isn't it? So that is our topic. How many times? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Fine. So how many times? Second question for this is, how many times do you bath in a day? How many times do you just refresh yourself in a day? You take a bath in a day. Fine. Some might be taking twice in a day, some might be 1 time in a day. Fine. So that is how many times? 1 time, 2 time. That is what you get from these words. Times is nothing but multiplication, and the symbol of multiplication is cross. Fine. Cross is the symbol of multiplication, and you are going to learn multiplication throughout this lesson. That is, you are going to learn tables. Table number 1, table number 2, likewise 1 to 10, all the tables you are going to go throughout these chapters. And the second topic which you are going to this is doing multiplication of one digit, one number. How to do multiplication of one numbers? Then you will do multiplication of two numbers multiplied with one number, two digit with one digit. Then third topic which you are going to cover is that multiplying two digit numbers, that is multiplying bigger numbers. That you will go on as you move on to this chapter. Fine. Inside these chapters you will get these subdivisions, and that you are going to cover up. So let's begin from this chapter. Fine. So welcome and watch till the end. You will enjoy this video. So here comes your unit number 9. You can see on the screen, and somewhere I have just highlighted few words. Even I have written my answers already into this PDF itself, so that you can get your answers quickly. Fine. Unit number 9 is how many times? How many times? Here we are going to count the legs of leggy animals. Leggy animals is the such animals which have legs. Fine. We are also animals, and we too have legs. We have 2 legs. Such we are going to count the legs of various animals, leggy animals. First example of leggy animal is goat. You might have seen a goat. It has how many legs? 4 legs. So here are 5 goats. There are 5 goats. How many legs altogether? How many legs do these 5 goats have? We know that each goat have 4 legs. Second goat also has 4 legs. Third goat also have 4 legs. Fourth one also has 4 legs. Fifth goat also have 4 legs. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So each goat have 4 legs, and there are 5 goats. So what you are doing, even when you add 4 plus 4 plus 4, you will get 20. But instead of adding this plus, it takes long time. So instead of adding 4 repeatedly, we can just do multiplication. Which number is repeated? 4 is repeated. How many times it is repeated? 5 times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. So 5 times 4. We can even write it as 5 times 4. That is, instead of times, you can write multiplication. That is cross symbol. So 5 times 4. 5 times 4. That is 5 multiplied by 4. That is 20. Everyone knows the table. You might be reciting tables again and again. That is 5 4s are 20. So there are how many legs of these 5 goats? These 5 goats have 20 legs. So similarly we are going to do the next example. Next example is about the spiders. How many spiders you can see in the screen? There are 3 spiders. Now second question. One spider has how many legs? One spider have 8 legs. Quickly count down. Of one side they have 4 legs, another side they have 4 legs. So total there are 8 legs. In all, spiders' legs are 3 times 8. In all, how many legs do these spiders have? 3 times. There is 3 spiders are there. First spider have 8 legs. Second spider also have 8 legs. Third spider also have 8 legs. So 3 times 8. 1 time 8, 2 time 8, and 3 time 8. That is 3 times 8. 3 multiplied by 8. That is 3 8s are 24. Isn't it? So there are 24 legs of these 3 spiders. Next leggy animal. Who is our next example? Do you know this leggy fellow? Yes, we know this leggy fellow. Who is this? Everyone? Yes, it is octopus. Where does it live? It lives in the sea. It also has 8 legs, similar like that spiders. This octopus also have how many legs? 8 legs. Now we are going to count out these legs of this many octopus. How many animals? Let us read it. So how many legs altogether do 5 octopus have? How many octopus? 5 octopus. So first octopus will have 8 legs, second also 8 legs, third also 8 legs, fourth will also have 8 legs, and fifth will also have 8 legs. So 8, 8, 8, 8, it is repeated 5 times. So 5 times 8, that is 5 multiplied by 8, and 5 multiplied by 8, everyone knows it, 5 8s are 40. So 40 legs, this 5 octopus have 40 legs. Fine. Moving ahead, this 5 octopus I have already circled it. You are going to count these legs of this 5 octopus, and we have got it 40. Very good. Moving ahead. Find the number without counting. We are going to count the number of flowers without counting. That is, without counting means everyone knows to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If your teacher asks you to count the number of girls, number of boys, you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, likewise. But how to do it shortly, within short period, how to do it? That we are going to do. That is by using multiplication, using tables. Come on, let's do it. How many flowers in the flower bed? Here is a flower bed. Flower bed is a collection of flowers. Then in the flower bed, how many flowers are there? So without counting, we are going to do it, isn't it? So it has 4 columns. How many columns are there? 4 columns are there. First, let me make you clear what do you mean by column and rows, which you are going to get these words. Column is standing lines. Standing lines, when you draw the standing lines, that lines are called as columns. Fine. You might have heard this during buildings or at your home also. There is a strong column at before our house. Fine. In front of our house, strong column means that column. Fine. So column means standing lines. Standing lines means columns. Fine. And if there are sleeping lines, in this way lines, sleeping lines, that is called rows. Fine. 1 row, 2 row, 3 row. So your benches in your class, how they are arranged? First row, second row, third row, last row. The boy sitting in the last row, stand up. Teacher says, isn't it? Rows means this way. Sleeping, that is rows. And standing means that are columns. So here how many columns are there? There are 4 columns. Already I have put them number 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 columns. Each column has 6 flowers. Each column has how many flowers? 6. First column has 6 flowers. Second also 6. Third column also has 6 flowers. Fourth column also have 6 flowers. So all together the flower bed has 4 times 6 flowers. So all together how many times? 6, 6, 6, 6. How many times? 4 times. So 4 times, that is 4 multiplied by 6. That is 4 multiplied by 6, 24. So there are 24 flowers in this flower bed. How do we have done? We can even add them. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Then also you will get 24. And if you want to not add it, you can do it multiply. How many times? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 4 times, which number is repeated? 6, 6, 6. So 4 times 6, that is 4 multiplied by 6, 24. You can do it in another method also. How you can do? Here it was arranged in columns. Now just arrange them in rows. Fine. This flower bed has 6 rows. How many rows are there? 6 rows are there. How many? 6 rows are there. And in each row there are how many flowers? 4 flowers. That is 6 times 4. First one will have 4 flowers. First row will have 4 flowers. Second row will have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 is repeated how many times? 6 times. So 6 multiplied by 4, that is 24. So this is the main fact that you need to learn in multiplication. Even if you write 6 first and 4, then also you will get same answer. You take that 4 friend, you might be knowing 2 3s are 6 and 3 2s are 6. Both time you are getting answer 6. What you are doing the changes? You are just interchanging the numbers. First you are writing 2 and then you are writing 3. If you interchange 3 multiplied by 2, then also 6. 2 multiplied by 3, then also 6. So you need to remember, even if you interchange the numbers in multiplication, then also you will get the answer as the same. So don't worry if your number is interchanged. If your rows and columns are interchanged, don't worry. Fine, you will get the same answer. Fine. And to get the multiplication answer, you have to just multiply rows and columns. Count the rows, count the columns, number of rows and number of columns, just multiply. Fine. Number of rows and columns you have to multiply. So let us do few examples of that. Fine. Here is 2 examples. Let us discuss that. In the same way, how many bottles are these? You can see the picture of these bottles. How many bottles are there? How many rows are there? Likewise, how many rows are there? 5 rows are there. How many columns are there? Straight lines, how many? 4. So 5 multiplied by 4, that is 5 times 4, 20 bottles. 20 bottles are there. How many eggs? So count the rows, there are 5 rows. Count the columns, 6. Multiply both the numbers, that is 5 6 are 30. Even you can write 6 5 are 30. You can interchange number, isn't it? So you got the answer. Fine? Yes. I hope it is clear. Fine. Main thing you need to remember, how to do multiplication. How to do multiplication already I have just put on round. Repeated time, how many times the number is repeated? 5 times, 4 times, 2 times, that you have to write first and put on cross sign. And next what you need to write? Repeated number. Which number is repeated? 5 is repeated, 4 is repeated, what is repeated? Which number is repeated? That you have to write second time. So practice time, you have to follow this rule. Rewrite using the plus sign. 2 multiply by 5. I have told you that you can write a single method, single multiplication you can write in multiplication. Instead of cross sign you can write times. Even you can add and find out the answer. There are 3 methods to find out the answer. Fine. So 2 multiply by 5 you can write. Even you can read it as 2 times 5. Even you can write 2 times 5, that is 1 time 5 plus second time 5. So 5 plus 5 you can write it. One example is done for you. Second time, 4 times 18. How many times? 4 times 18. That is 1 time 18, second time 18, third time 18, and fourth time 18. So 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18. You can write in that way. Even instead of times you can put cross sign. Cross sign, yeah, to time. Fine. Okay, 3 times 20. That is 3 multiplied by 20. 21 time, 22 time, third time 20. 8 times 9, that is 8 multiplied by 9. 8 times 9, so 1 time 9, second time 9, third time 9, fourth time 9, fifth time 9, sixth time, seventh time 9, 8 time. Fine. So 8 times 9, so how many times 9? 8 times. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus, how many times you have to do? 8 times. Fine. Got it? This practice time. B number. Tell how many times. You are going to tell how many times, and 2 examples are already done for you. You can just refer that 2 examples. What it is given? 9 is, the number 9 is repeated. How many times it is repeated? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many times? 6 times it is repeated. Which number is repeated? 9 is repeated. So 6 times 9, that is 6 multiplied by 9, and 6 9s are 54. Second example, 4. 4 is repeated how many times? 5 times. So 5 times 4, 5 times 4, that is 5 multiplied by 4, that is 5 4s are 20. Similarly, third example, 8 is repeated. So 8 is repeated how many times? 3 times. So 3 times 8, that is 3 multiplied by 8, 24. 3 3 3 3 3, how many times it is repeated? 5 times. And which number it is repeated? 3. So 5 times which number is repeated? 5 times 3, that is 5 multiplied by 3, 15. 30. 30 is repeated 3 times. So 3 multiplied by 30. How many times it is repeated? How many times, that you have to write first. Which number is repeated, that write second, and multiply both the numbers, you will get the answer. Fine. 7. 7 is repeated 6 times. So 6 multiplied by 7, 42. 12. 12 is repeated 4 times. So 4 multiplied by 12, 48. Similarly, 6 is repeated 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6. How many times it is repeated? 1, 2, 3. So 3 multiplied, which number is repeated? 6. So 3 multiplied by 6, 3 6 are 18. Is your answer. Then 10. So 10 is repeated 4 times. So 4 multiplied by 10, everyone knows it, 40. 2 is repeated 5 times. So 5 times 2, that is 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. Then 6 is repeated 7 times. So 7 times 6, that is 7 multiplied by 6, 7 6 are 42. And here goes your answer. Practice time. Number C. Here it is given in word problem. Fine. Word problem is given. Ramu bought 4 packets of biscuit. Who? This boy Ramu bought biscuit packets. How many packets are there? 4 packets. Fine. Remember 4 packets. Each packet has 4 biscuits. Each packet have 4 biscuits. 4 biscuits are in first packet. Second packet also have 4 biscuits. Third packet also have 4 biscuits, and fourth packet also have 4 biscuits. Each packet have 4 biscuits. Fine. How many biscuits did Ramu buy? Your question is how many biscuits did Ramu buy? So Ramu have bought 4 packets, and in each packet there are 4 biscuits. So 4 multiplied by 4, 4 times 4, 1 time 4, second time 4, third time 4, and fourth time 4. So 4 times 4, that is 4 multiplied by 4, 4 fours are 16. So total 16 biscuits Ramu have bought. Fine. D1. There are 12 desks in a class. In a classroom, there are 12 desks, means benches. There are how many benches? 12 benches are there. Each desk have 4 legs. You might have seen a bench in a classroom, isn't it? So each desk have how many? 4 desks, 4 legs, isn't it? So there are total 12 desks, 12 benches are there, and each have 4 legs. So first will have 4 legs, second desk also will have 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs. Each and every have 4 legs, and there are total 12 decks. So how many total legs do these 12 decks have? That is your question. So how can you answer 12 multiplied by 4? That is, when you multiply 12 multiply by 4, you will get 48 legs. Fine. Yes. E1. Here is one Sabiha bought home 3 bunches of flowers. How many bunch? Bunch means group of flowers. How many? 3 bunches of flowers. Each bunch have 4 flowers. 3 bunches of flower, each bunch have 4. Here there are 4 flowers, second bunch also have 4 flowers, third bunch also have 4 flowers, each have 4 flowers. How many flowers are there? Total how many flowers are there? So 4 plus 4 plus 4, even you can do in this way, else you can just multiply 3 times 4, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So 3 times 4, that is 3 multiplied by 4, 12 flowers. Fine. The last one. One railway coach has 8 wheels. Here is a railway picture is given. Each coach have 8 wheels. How many wheels in all in 6 coaches? There are total 6 coaches. Fine. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, likewise 6 coaches are there. So each coach have 8 wheels. Second coach also 8 wheel, 8 wheel, 8 wheel, 8 wheel, 8 wheel. Even you can add them. And if you want to not add them, you can just multiply. How many times? 8 wheels are common. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. How many times it is repeated? 6 times. So 6 multiplied by 8. Even you can do 8 multiplied by 6. That is 8. 6 are 48 wheels. So there are 48 wheels. Fine. Hopes you have got everything till here. Fine. And next page you have this as an homework. Fine. How many times 2? That is table number 2 you have. You need to complete it. Fine. Table number 2 you need to write down here. And next page you have table number 3. Fine. So try to do this as an homework. Fine. Try to do this table number 3. Write down the answers in this box. Fine. And this is your homework. So see you in our next period. Fine. Till then, enjoy your day. Have a good day, beta. Bye everyone.